Hello adventurers, it's your man Zero here, your favorite hero. Guys, I'm here with another materia synthesis guide. This time we're going to be going over ice materia, or also known as blizzard materia. Let's hop in and see exactly where we need to go to Midgar in order to find the materials that we need to build this majestic piece of magicka. If you guys do like the content and you find it handy, please do like, sub, and subscribe. Let's hop in. Alright guys, I got the game all loaded up and we'll go to the actual synthesis screen. So the first thing that I suggest is actually going to your materia section, and in here filter by the material you're building. So in this case we're doing ice materia, and you'll notice that I have a decent amount of ice materia, guys. I got a good amount of purple and I got two amazing gold materia for ice. I have a physical and a magical, but I actually need more M attack on my magical. This ends up just becoming a stat stick, so that's the one I'm going to focus on right now. Let's go to our synthesis screen and select our ice materia, and we'll go add materials. This is where you add additional materials in order to increase your chances of a higher rarity materia. So you have three different variation types of synthesis crystals. We got gold synthesis crystal, we have purple, and we have blue. Gold we get through events. As an example, we actually ended up getting one right now at the Sephiroth event. From the victory golden ticket draw, we ended up getting 5. So that's a prime example of exactly how you end up getting the golden synthesis crystals from current events. When it comes to purple material synthesis, we actually can get these from a few different areas. You can purchase them with crisis metals, which I don't recommend, but it is an option for you. But if you want to do content that is repeatable, where you can get many of these purple synthesis crystals, I would suggest going to Chocobo expeditions, guys. So here you can actually see that I have two people out running expeditions right now, one in Archipelago 1 and one in Archipelago 2. These are the two different areas that we need to go in order to get the synthesis crystals. I'll quickly show you. So we go to expedition here, scroll down to Archipelago 1, and under the Burim Forest you can see the material is there. We actually have the synthesis crystal here in the drops. So as we complete this expedition, we'll end up getting some of those drops along the way. And in the second one, Archipelago 2, if you go down to the sea cave, you can actually see that we have the drop in here too. And this one actually has less overall drops, which means the RNG might be a little bit better in this one. Now let's go over some results that we can get if we expedite those two expeditions. So expedite this one here and this one here. Alright, let's hope for good odds. This is RNG based, so you may end up getting lots or you might get very little. Let's go Archipelago 1 first. Not too bad, guys. We got 5 of the crystals and lots of wings. That's good. And we also got a decent amount of blues, so we got 6 of the blues. I would consider that a very healthy run. Let's take a look at what we can get from Archipelago 2. Also quite good, guys. We got 4 and 4 wings, as well as 2, 4, 6 of the blue. Nice. Those are 2 really good runs. When you get more than one, consider yourself a happy camper. Alright, now let's go over the blue synthesis crystals and where you can get those. So blue synthesis crystals you can get from the co-op metals, which is a really good place to do it, as we can get co-op metals and we can grind them as we play with our friends. And you can get an infinite amount. Here, I'll quickly show you. If we scroll down, you can see it right here, the night synthesis crystal. We can click it and we can get a ton of them. And once you buy out the shop, it refreshes. So other than that, my actual suggestion for this is actually do the synthesis missions here. The synthesis quest materia synthesis when 4 and ice 5. My recommendation, always go for the higher difficulty one that you can complete, because there'll be a higher probability that you will get the material drops that you need. So in this case, we go to ice 5 and I'll do this run here by myself and I'll show you guys the end result screen. Alright guys, so here is the results that I got from that run, and you can see we got 16 of the night and 20 of the day. So this is nice because you actually do get some of both, so if you ever need to build day material, at least you got tons coming in, right? So this is why I would recommend doing the missions. Alright, now that we do have our synthesis crystals, let's go and synthesize. I want to show you the 3 different variations that you need to be aware of, so that way you can actually build your materia without wasting too much of your crystals. Alright, so the first variation is actually use just the blue. You'll notice if you use 10, there is like a little bit of an overhang. So what you want to do is you want to go down to 7. That way you're not losing or wasting any of your blue synthesis crystals, and you still retain that level 3. So let's build that one out. Next, we'll do the step up, which is 10 of the blue and 3 of the purple. This puts you at a level 4 with a guaranteed 3 substat. And finally, we have our highest variation that you can do with the gold one. So we do 10 of the blue, we do 1 of the gold, and 9 of the purple. Guys, my recommendation is not doing this commonly, just because these night ones are not that common that you get, right? So you probably want to stick to 4 or 3 level synthesis, just because those are grindable. Right? So you want to probably do those before you do this variation of max synthesis level. But for this video, we'll do one. All right, there you go, guys. So I have my 3 different variations, and let's just go and speed these up and claim them. All right, and let's see what we get. Not too bad. So we got 2 greens, so those become just fodder, but we did get a purple, and unfortunately they are solid stats, so this is not a materia that I want to use. This one will also be considered fodder. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you find it handy. If you do, please like, sub, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, adventurers. Be well out there.